The pleasure principle is the idea that everyone seeks pleasure and avoids pain. But there's actually 5 main types of pleasure. Knowing how they work will help you connect more deeply with your partner and improve your mental health. And number 1, the bedrock of all pleasure is mental pleasure. It's an infinite realm of pleasure which exists in your brain. You can get pleasure from reading a book, thinking loving thoughts, or imagining cuddling with your partner. It's super important to always remember that the majority of pleasure in your life and in your relationship comes from the thoughts in your head and the way you think about things. Number 2 is physical pleasure, which is the pleasure you get from touch. It also covers things like warmth and food. All social animals have touch pleasure programmed into their DNA, but you can run into problems if you think that touch pleasure is more important than mental pleasure, or if you think that physical touch is your love language. Mental pleasure is literally everyone's universal love language, and physical pleasure is always going to be in second place. Number 3 is confirmation pleasure, the pleasure of repetition. That's repetition. It's the glue that holds all relationships together and is super important for mental health. You see, most of the pleasure you get in life or in relationship comes from things you've done countless times before and which never get old. Whether it's your favourite song, favourite ice cream, holding hands, or bedroom fun, you like it because it's always the same and it gives you that all-important sense of stability and order in your life. Number 4 is the opposite of that, and it's uncertainty pleasure, or the pleasure of novelty or surprises. You might hear that it's important to try new things in a relationship, but now we're getting to 2 super important takeaways in this video. Firstly, everyone responds differently to these 5 types of pleasures, and secondly, the way you respond changes from day to day or year to year. So keep up the communication with your partner and make sure you're hitting the right balance at the right moment between the infinite realm of mental pleasure, the magic of physical touch, the stability of confirmation pleasure, and the excitement of uncertainties. The last one is challenge pleasure. And this doesn't come up often in relationships, but it's the pleasure you get from achieving a challenge or a goal. Some people just aren't bothered about this. But if either you or your partner is the sort of person who can't resist taking every single quiz on the internet, then awareness of this pleasure is going to increase relationship harmony. Hope you found all this useful. Like and follow for more.